YouTube, what's going on? Professional Madden player T Davis here in our favorite series from last year, the series you guys love so much. We're going to break down 32 team ebooks here right on the channel. That's it, free offensive ebooks from all 32 NFL teams. So we're going to have some of the best money plays in every single playbook to break down on the channel for you guys here. So whether you are a fan of the team, whether you use that team in Madden, it doesn't matter. We're going to break down the best money plays in every single playbook here on the channel in our 32 money play series. If you guys want more content like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel here on YouTube. Smash that like button and comment down below anything you want to see here on the channel if you're enjoying these free ebooks or what team you want to see me do next. But we're going to start at the top. We're going to start, we're going to go alphabetical order, but we will get through all 32 teams. Last year, it was a huge hit. Everyone loved these 32 team breakdowns, so I'm going to do it here again on the channel. Probably going to last a few weeks, though, trying to get all 32 teams in, but don't worry, your team will be on there. So check out my playlist as well if you're not sure or if you can't find your team. Check out the playlist on my channel and just go through the channel in general and you'll be able to find your team. So that's really it for the intro, guys. Of course, I have coaching sessions available. I have 30-minute and 60-minute sessions if you guys want to improve as a Madden player. I've been around for 10 years, have hundreds of thousands of dollars in career winnings, worked as the color commentator for EA Sports for our big Madden tournaments this year and the past few years. So I know what I'm talking about a little bit when it comes to Madden. So check out the ebooks down below. I have a West Coast offensive ebook, I have an Indianapolis Colts offensive ebook, and I have a Tampa Bay Buccaneers defensive ebook. Like I said, the coaching sessions and film study reviews. You can check out all those things in links in the description below, as well as my social medias. You can follow me on Twitter, on Instagram if you have any questions or anything of that nature. So that's really it, guys. Let's jump in to the free ebook right now. YouTube, what's going on? Your boy T Davis is back, and today we're breaking down the Green Bay Packers offensive playbook. We're breaking down the best money plays in this entire playbook, of course, as part of our 32-team free ebook series here on the YouTube channel, breaking down the best plays in every single offensive playbook in Madden 22. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Check out my playlist on the channel, breaking down all these free ebooks as well. And the Packers playbook is absolute fire. Really do love this playbook. It has a great balance of some good run formations, under center formations, and some great shotgun stuff as well. So first, I don't even want to break down actual specific plays in this. I just want to talk about the Z close and the close flex, right? And you can audible back and forth between these, which makes it really, interesting to run. And the main reason is because it has the stretch and the dive and the power O in these formations. It has some decent play actions that we can mix in, but really quickly, I don't want to get into it too deep because it is just a stretch call. But you can do so many different things out of it. You can playmaker it to the left and the right as well. It makes this so cool. Now, I do prefer the stretch, obviously a little bit on current gen compared to next gen. It's a little bit tougher to run the ball on next gen, but still, every year in Madden, the stretch is the best run call in the game. Once again, I like to playmaker to the left here. Go to that wide receiver blocking side. And obviously, we're not getting the best blocking we'd like. But the cool thing about this, like I said, is you can audible over. Sometimes right here we have a tight end subbed in at fullback, so you can audible over to the single back wing flex close. But then also, you sub in another running back out there, and you can audible over to the Z close. So right here, we're going to sub in A.J. Dillon here. Going to come out in the stretch, pick a random play, and then we can also audible over to the I-form Z close. And you can set the stretch in your audibles there. Obviously, we're just going to run over to the dive here. You can go ahead and motion over. It's not a lot of motion when you audible over. So you can create a nice little scheme here, create some nice runs, and some good passes out of these two I-form formations. Alright guys, now let's go over to the strong close formation. Strong close has been one of my bread and butter formations the last few years in Madden. If you guys have checked out my West Coast offensive ebook, available in the link in the description below, I run a lot of strong close in that ebook. One of my favorite formations in the game. We got the dive. PA scissors is really good. FL drive is really good. Of course, always has the off tackle, double post, wide receiver out, wide trail. All these plays I break down in that ebook down below. And the Green Bay offense is a little bit of a mix of that West Coast offense. The play I want to take a look at, though, is meshed post. This is literally one of the best plays in the game for the simple reason of you can run it stock just like this. It's going to beat the blitz. It's going to do a great job versus man coverage, and it's going to be able to beat zone coverage. You can beat every defense in the game with this type of play call. We'll obviously add in some hot routes in a second, but first, just come out, quick hike the play, right? You go ahead and hike it. You're going to have one of these drags usually underneath or the post behind it. Just absolutely one of the best plays in the game. You come out and quick snap it, like I said. This time, so we have a man blitz. What do we do versus man? We hit those tight end drags, baby. Easy way to beat man coverage. This time we're able to take it for a touchdown. So like I said, especially versus the blitz, This is one of the bread and butter plays out of the strong close. You can create a nice scheme out of this as well. This time we'll check it down to one of the drags, because you can mix in the PA cross, you can mix in the runs. All the other plays we talked about in strong close makes it so difficult to defend. This time we have zone. We hit that quick, sharp cutting post route. This play just so good. I'll run it one last time here. Stock. And you see sometimes you can even check it down. If they're blitzing you or something, you can check it down to the flats really quickly for an easy completion. Now the only other step I like to do here is also put the X on a streak. Right? I'm going to motion over B. So we're going to create like a little flood concept to the left, because we have the corner and we have the drag. We had that post, but it also almost turns it into a corner route. As you see here, we motion over the post to create a corner route, and now we have that flood concept over there going to the left side. One more time, just like this. Motion over that post, turns it into a corner route. Hike it as soon as he passes the receiver. This time it's man coverage, or a zone coverage they played back. You check it down to the drag. So it's a 1-2 read over there, either tight end drag or the corner route. Let's jump into the next play. All right, guys, I'm going to break down a little bit of a gimmicky play that I like. The shotgun slot offset. Pretty unique, cool formation here. Has the halfback cross screen, which I really love. We got the off tackle. We got the slip screen. We have some, and then before us we have the RPO peak zone bubble. That's the play I wanted to break down, is the RPO peak zone bubble. But I'm actually going to break down the cross screen, I think, because I do like that play a little bit more. But the peak zone bubble is really effective as well. Now, we love this versus zone, especially like a zone type of blitz, right? Because you're able to just check it down to either of these two routes, right? So if you want, we're going to have the auto motion, and we can get it out there really quickly if we want as well into the flats with that auto motion kind of bubble screen over there to the running back. So that can be our first read. Depending on where the zone coverage is out there, we press A, it's going to send that auto motion over, and we can just get it, flip it out there to Aaron Jones, get him into space, right? You want to get your fastest, best weapons out into space. But the main read, of course, on this play is to check it over to the cross screen to the fullback. Now, you guys know I love slip screens here in Madden 22. Obviously, we want to try to wait and let those blocks develop a little bit more. I'm going to go ahead and move it over here, because you want that screen going to the wide side of the field. But you can always just go back and forth with the hash marks. Doesn't always have to be one specific way. So you see here, we hike it. We try to wait for that screen to develop. We check it out there, and I wish our lineman could get out there. I want to be able to hold this a little bit longer, but you see how much space we have out there. If we can just get those blocks a little bit earlier. See if I wait. Can I get those blocks this time? No, I think I got to throw it sooner. I think that's the problem I'm having here. Let me try to throw that a little bit sooner, because they're not getting out as far as I would like. So I'll go ahead. This time we throw it out there, and you see this time we can cut it back in, follow those blocks, get positive yards. So you have either of those check down options. Now, like I said, you can also flip it, and then obviously have it going to the other side. We'd have the auto motion going left with Aaron Jones there, get him out in space on this little auto motion bubble, just like that. Get him out in space. I mean, that's an easy 5 to 10 yards every single time. So you can go to the left or the right with this play. That's what makes it so unique. All right, guys, it wouldn't be right if we didn't talk about bunch in the Green Bay Packers offense playbook. I mean, of course, they have so many good plays. Deep corner, 5-1-8 hook, inside cross, bench pivot, Y curl is really good. Z-spot, one of my favorites. I mean, the plays go on and on. Speed dig, halfback base. It just has one of the best bunches in the game. Mesh spot. I've broken down a whole video on my channel about mesh spot. I'm going to just talk about verticals, but any of these plays are viable, which is all I wanted to mention. Of course, verticals, probably the best play this year in the game. Of course, I did a whole video on these low ball wheel routes. So if you haven't checked that video out on my channel, it's called the best offense all the pros are running in Madden 22. So I'm not going to get into this too much. As you guys can see, you just put the running back on a wheel, and these wheels to either side just absolutely torch any coverage in the game. So verticals out a bunch, but obviously Green Bay, they do have one of the best bunches in the game. Obviously, you can also wait, hit that deep crosser. It's kind of a bad read, but we're still able to get it there. A little bit late with the read there. But verticals, I mean, I don't need to get into it too much. I'll do it one last time here. This tight end wheel route to the short side, pretty much unguardable by any zone coverage in the game. Finally, we're going to go to the formation that pretty much this Packers playbook is known for, the tight offset TE formation. We're going to take a look. They have so many good plays in here. You know, they got slot outs, mesh spot, PA seams, bench, spot. They got the inside zone. They got a slip screen. They got the 0-1 trap. But we're going to take a look at Y out. Probably the easiest, best play in all of the Madden. Every single year, it's really good. We come out, you can run stock if you wanted to. Only adjustment I like to make is double drag. So I like to put A on a drag. So now I have double drags over the middle, and I have that sharp corner route to the sidelines. I also have the deep post over the top. Just has good routes. Every single receiver on the field is running a good route that can beat some type of coverage. So I like to come out, just kind of quick snap this play. You see there, they're playing underneath, hard flats. What do? We go behind them to the corner route on the sideline, behind the hard flats. Just a simple read. You're just watching those defenders. Do we check it down underneath, or can we wait, hit them to the sidelines for a deep pass? Once again, they played underneath there. They played the hard flats. We go behind them to the corner route. It's just too easy for us. This time looks like we have man coverage here. Those drags we know are going to beat man coverage all day long. They're going to get underneath zones if they're playing back. It's one of the simplest plays in the game, but always one of the most effective here. This time we can hit that sharp cutting post sometimes. They're playing cover 2, Tampa 2. The safeties are going to split. Just boom, throw it right over the middle to that post. Looks like we have man coverage again here. Devontae Adams is always going to cook in that slot position on that sharp cutting corner route. It's one of the best corner routes in the game because it is such a sharp cutting corner route. One last time here. What do we have? Looks like, it's a bad read, actually. Let me try that one again. They kind of confused me there. Thought I could hit it on the sharp cutting post. Let's see. Looks like we have man again, so we know Devontae Adams is going to cook every single time on that corner route. So, Y out, obviously one of the best plays every single year in Madden. This Green Bay Packers playbook, absolutely stacked. Hope you guys do enjoy this. If you do, smash us with a like. Check out my other free ebooks here on the channel. Comment down below, and of course, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you guys, man. Until next time, your boy T Davis is out.